welcome to Arthouse. I'm Melinda Akinwami. Let's check out what we have on this week's episode of the program. Female artists shine as they reveal captivating works of art at the My Dream Gallery. Then a forum to encourage indigenous storytelling amongst children to give more insight about arts and culture also takes place in the commercial city of Lagos. We'll give you details in a moment. Do stay with us.
My goal is to liberate women folk from the shackles of deprivation and taboos.
It's Women's Month, so the female artists are having their day in the sun with this group exhibition titled Rights, Justice, Action for Women and Girls at the My Dream Gallery in Lagos.
To commemorate International Women's Day 2026, the My Dream Gallery in Ikoyi, Lagos hosted a landmark group exhibition titled Rights, Justice, Action for All Women and Girls.
Right, Justice and Action is what we decided to pick because it's actually an advocate for girl child and women, coupled with the fact that there are lots of domestic violence, child marriage, molestation of children in the society. So we picked this team to talk about what has not been spoken about. Also to show the world that women can actually be a voice that changes narrative.
One of my works that I exhibited today is Botanic Dream. The Botanic Dream is talking about the connection between human and nature. That is both the spiritual aspect and the physical aspect. You know, one thing connects to the other. Like our veins and our blood are connected to our physical body, so also is the nature. I put together the leaves and the human skin, making it a whole. That is, we can't do without each other. And as we can't do without leaves and botanic elements around us, also we can't do without women. So women give birth and they do a lot of things in this nature. So that's what my works are all about.
The showcase, organized by Female Artists Association of Nigeria, FIAN, features works from 30 artists.
We come together, we use our artwork to express the theme of the exhibition, to talk about the justice, to talk about inequality, to talk about actions that affect the growth of women. We are using to encourage our younger female artists, those who does not have the platform to exhibit their work, to exhibit their works. Because we have a lot of young ones that don't know how to showcase their work. This exhibition particularly gives them the opportunity to come and show people what they can do.
My art is to speak to like women friendship and community. So like this piece behind me, that is my painting, and it is called You Can Rest Here. So it's about like the female friendship and having someone who you can always go to through difficult times, through even during happy times. When you have good news, you need someone to share that with. So that is what my painting here is about. And it's also, the background of it is inspired by Tetris, which is to speak to connectivity, like connecting with one another as humans, because as humans, I believe that we're not supposed to do life alone. So we're supposed to meet with each other, impact each other, influence each other. And that is basically what my painting is about.
We are advocating that the woman that you see there who have passion to be who she wants to be or who she's made to be. Because when you look at the women, they have responsibilities. No matter what happens in the house, the woman is there crying for the children, praying for the children. Even at times, the woman is the one that does everything in the house, and the man terms it as our property or our wealth. You get my point? So it's the woman that cries, the woman that actually plans ahead. It's not just planning for today, it's planning about the children tomorrow. So when you look at what I'm having here, I'm trying to let you know that the woman within herself, she's not speaking out. The first one is called unapologetic, and the second one is called whisper. She's playing that music within herself. She's fighting within herself to be who she's meant to be and to control her life.
The piece is titled Gaining Peace, and another one is Redeem of Her Power. So it's just a reflection of our resilience as women and a celebration of how far we've come, our growth, regardless of the opposition we still face or the limitations we still face. We still keep pushing through. We're not going to stand down. We're not going to stay down. Even if we do fall, we'll find a way to attain stability through our crafts. So that is what my work speaks about today.
The show features a diverse range of voices from oil and acrylic paintings depicting the strength, resilience, and quiet power of Nigerian women, to mixed media pieces that incorporate fabrics like Ankara or found objects to tell stories of domesticity and liberation.
We have crossed a milestone for us as women, and we are doing way much better than some of our counterparts. But as if you could go around the exhibition, you'll be impressed what you see, and there are the varieties of works, which is very interesting to see.
It's a great thing that women will come out under this umbrella to promote the womanhood, to project women, to speak for women. It's not a competition between women and men. The men are doing their own thing. The women are doing their own thing. God has blessed each and every one of us with our talents. And if you go around now, you will see the talents, proven talents by women all over this exhibition gallery.
What I'm trying to express to everyone is that within everybody is a ruler. I know it's a female here that is expressed in the painting, and most of the time we see men as rulers. But I want women to also know that they're also rulers. They also rule. They can take their place. You don't have to wait for anyone's permission to rule in this world. And that when you rule, you can rule with fairness and kindness and actually overcome all your fears at the same time.
With photography, digital art, and more modern reality in girls' education and professional spaces are captured.
I think this is what we need to take that one step forward, and I feel like we are in the right direction. We're going in the right direction. The visibility is there, and we're speaking to not just Nigeria, not just Lagos, but to the world generally, and I think we're on the right track.
It shows that really women are very powerful. I'm always proud to be around them, working together, and then coming here to support them today is a great achievement for me.
I would like to say that the female artists should be encouraged. We need encouragement from families, from private and public sectors, from the government at large, because it goes a long way, so that we know that we are not alone. It doesn't end in just looking at the work and say, oh, this work is beautiful. You can go further to engage with the work, let us know that you see what we are doing, and also you can buy the works so that we feel encouraged. I believe that if I sell my work and other fellow female artists sell their works, they will feel encouraged to want to participate, in another exhibition. So the government can support us. We need a larger space. We need a global stage to showcase our works and to tell our stories.
This exhibition acts as a cultural lobby, using the emotional power of art to remind the public and policymakers that women's rights are human rights.
Interesting pieces there, and we have more art, but that's when the program returns in a moment. You definitely won't want to miss that one, so do stay with us.
And these are the works of art you sent in recently. Let's begin with Gift Nwoko's work, which is titled The Decision. The first in the series is done with acrylic on canvas. Then The Great Rooster is Ayola's aluminium scrap on board piece. This oil on canvas work is called Thought by Tunde Abiodun. He says, your mindset creates your reality, shapes your actions, and defines your happiness. Aino Felix has a dialogue stock exchange series done with acrylic on textured canvas. Then The Magic of the Scarf is a pastel work done by Art de Khalid. Then Joseph Awa has this wooden work of art. Bukola Orioye has this mixed media on canvas piece called We Feed on Hope. Then music is the shaping of the invisible and the voicing of the unspoken. That's how Uba Emmanuel describes this piece, which he calls Melody Creators, done with oil on canvas. Then Tomiwa Adelagun wraps things up with this mixed media on canvas piece called The Power of Rest, a moment to recharge. And those are the works of art you sent in recently. We appreciate you for sending them in and encourage you as always to keep them coming.
Our wordsmith for today is titled Music in My Heart 3. Music in my heart, my honey-coated tunes to your ears, come not from the twisting of my tongue, nor from the mere movement of my mouth. It is from the heart, my heart, pumping all its fluids, issuing all its feelings, in celebration of our interlocking embrace. Your sight, the smiles melt me. I glow in those sparkling eyes and shiny skin, and the fragrance of evenly presence gives me the pitch of these booming baritones. You love to hear my singing. Mine, you are the music. It's your song. You are the feeling. You are this preferred fragrance. You are the stimulating strings and notes. You are my love, my light and my life. You are the music in my heart.
The role of culture, storytelling, and creative expressions in shaping Africa's youngest minds and future generations come to the fore at this gallery in Lagos.
For the first years of Pikin life, strong futures, they start early. Early childhood development, ECD, now how Pikin they grow from belle to 5 years old. Now these early years, they shape how Pikin go learn, how creative them go be, and how them go understand their place for this world. Before Pikin reach 5 years old,
can storytelling redefine the future of a continent? Seaback Ogidi Studios and the World Bank believe so.
And the story and entertainment with them they watch every day. So waiting will they let these children see every day. The beginning foundation, they determine waiting will come next, and it hard to replace them later for life. When country invest for young children, it they bring the highest return past any other investment.
In this room, key stakeholders enjoy a special program focused on using Africa's rich creative industries to mold the minds of its youngest generation through art and culture.
Many children they start their life with disadvantage because of poor food, sickness, or environment when you support early growth.
The first classroom was never built with a building. It was our mother's laps, father's drums, we talk about folk tales, the talking drum, our village masquerades, town criers. Our ancestors and African civilization has always known that the first 5 years decide everything. Before we had the Quranic schools or the missionary classrooms, before we knew about kindergarten or nursery, our people were already investing in early childhood development. They understood that the brain will one day design the empires. We've seen enough stories that tell us about how the child who's going to be king or queen is trained and raised. Nigeria carries one of the highest burden of stunting in the world, sadly to say. Only 43% of our children reach age-appropriate development milestones. That is heartbreaking. These statistics show how we have stolen futures. They are the reason why, as a nation, marching towards 375 million people by 2050, I know it's more than that, but we'll keep that estimate, we risk turning our greatest assets, our youthful population and our young children, into a liability instead of the demographic dividend Africa has waited for. Unfortunately, it's already happening. This is a statistic that I'm mentioning, but we all know today that we have children on the streets that are doing the worst and worst of things.
From learning environments to social norms, the African creative industry's convening is looking at how storytelling shapes early childhood.
Many children no get creative advantage when they enter school. Not because them no get ability, but because early learning opportunities no balance. Children they do their best when they get good health, better food, caring adults, early learning and safety. These things be creative building blocks for our children.
This is why CBAC, the Institutional Memory of Black and African Arts and Civilization, has proudly partnered with Ogidi Studios with technical support from the World Bank to host this gathering. Because we know that culture cannot remain a decoration, it is the most powerful behavior change and social norms transformation instrument ever invented. Music reaches where policy cannot. Animation speaks to the heart where statistics fail. Comedy disarms resistance where lectures bore. Storytelling reframes what it means to be a responsible father, a nurturing mother, a protective community. And that is why the mission we have today is for you to join us in creating the Creative Industries Coalition for Nigerian Children. We are here today with you as stakeholders. We have everybody, government, public sector, private sector, investors, the creatives themselves. We don't want to do this alone. And the idea is for you to also be with us when we're doing this, so we're walking together on this path. We shall and we must reframe caregiving as the highest form of patriotism. We must turn every living room in Nigeria into an early learning lab. We must prove that investing in the first 5 years can make a difference. It is the highest return, economic strategy-wise. It is known to man that people who are properly taken care of will add value to the economy and the GDP. So please, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we were established at CBAC for this moment to ensure that African culture does not remain in museums or archives, but it lives, breathes, and solves the problems that we have today. And we must declare that African art and entertainment is not something of the past. It is also part of the future of our children, the ones we live for and the ones who will take from us.
Developed and emerging powers do not treat early childhood as charity. They treat early childhood as infrastructure. Okay. In Nigeria, we build roads, we build bridges, we build railways, all critically vital, don't get me wrong. But I submit that the most important architecture or infrastructure is neurological. For that is what takes care of the bridges, the roads, and the railways for decades to come. Thank you. And that neurological infrastructure is built in living rooms, like the DG said. It's built on screens. I happen to know a storyteller, theater practitioner, producer, Bola, wave to us at the back, who has developed stories that I tell you hand on heart can beat The Lion King hands down. And each time, that's for you, darling. And each time I have the conversations with her, those critical conversations, what are we doing with these stories? How are we going to, scale them? The challenge remains bankability. The challenge is not trying. It's not for want of her trying. But what is bankable shapes. Today, our creative economy is globally triumphant. Afrobeats commands international stages. Nollywood streams across continents. Nigerian storytelling, Niger culture, they travel faster than our passports can. And yet, the whisper of intentional early childhood creative programming struggles still to compete with what is labeled as bankable. If our creative economy can redefine global fashion and even get new English words into the dictionary, surely it can also shape national priorities. And if we are serious about placing the Nigerian child at the center of our national imagination, then we must move from conversation to architecture. Storytellers, educators, policymakers, financiers, industry leaders and experts, all in this room. That is architectural gold. Our efforts must be united, deliberate, structured, sustainable, and capable of aligning imagination with economic strategy to forge a blueprint for Nigeria's demographic future.
The convening is set to feature a high-level creative dialogue and keynote address. Discussions with subnational policymakers and industry experts will focus on building a foundation for long life learning and productivity through culture.
Early childhood development no be one person work. Now everybody responsibility. Now why Nigeria's creative industry, they come together to use the power of story to change how the next generation of Nigeria will grow. Join us, make we give all our pikin good start where them deserve.
catching art from the cradle, an interesting way to get the children to understand more about it. And we have more interesting things to see, but that will be on the next episode of Arthouse.
Next week on Arthouse. Countdown to the Art Arising 2026 Festival by Art Alliance's 51 Artists Collective in Lagos. Then a splash of colors and creativity at this interesting art competition in Lagos. More people need to enjoy the ingenuity in the Nigerian art scene, so do share, view, and like our page for everyone to experience these bundle of talents.
Your Arthouse experience doesn't have to end when the show is not on television. Interact with us on our various social media platforms. See any edition of Arthouse on our website or YouTube page. Join our very interactive Facebook page by joining the group on Arthouse on Channels. We're everywhere.
That's Arthouse this week. Thank you so much for being a huge part of it. And remember, you can always see this and other editions of the program just by visiting our YouTube page. I'm Melinda Akinlami. Have a lovely day.